How's it going today, everyone? This is the Offended Gas bringing you part 18 of Shadowbringers. Last time we fought off Titania, and stuff happened that was pretty great. Good cinematography. Feo Ul became the new Titania, the king of the Fae Folk, or leader, whatever. But I haven't had a lot of time to play or record or anything, so I'm just going to jump straight into this. Stay hydrated, but drink actual water. This is a Coke. I need caffeine. I just remembered my, I had turned this up a teeny bit. Go back down. I have my audio levels pretty much perfect, but I had turned it up a little bit because I was in party chat.
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
Guest? Ugh. I didn't think he'd be here in the morning. What a thing to wake up to.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
I didn't think in here.
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe. Your exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon? Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Light Warden to the sword, prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies. Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth. Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs. Oh, I totally agree, but it's just hard to trust these guys.
And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. Though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes.
Oh, and the camera's like tilting, they'll be like, something's off.
Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
Want us to put on a show? There he goes.
What was that all about?
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
Oh god, don't ask me that. A kernel of truth, perhaps.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did.
I'm in agreement with Alphinaud.
Alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin Eaters. I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Light Wardens of Lakeland and Mheg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Armarang, and Rak'tika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown. Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Amarang in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Eulmor that may prove useful.
Then I would ask that you journey to Rak'tika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me. You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
'Twould be no trouble.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
Don't worry, I'll put that up to the camera in a second. Oh yes, you're going to the Antistician. Antistician. If I
A
pronounce it
missive
even
from
right,
Lord
close right.
Volthry. He invites me to join him in Eulmor to discuss the recent conflict at Leader Luran.
I have a feeling that's not going to go well.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged. Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take.
We can't fault you for trying.
Master Alphinaud, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Eulmor prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
And to you. Y'shtola! Y'shtola! I'm excited. One of my favorite Final Fantasy characters, and my favorite in this game. Before you leave, I would make a request of you. There is a church, or rather ruins of a church, at Fort Job. I think it was Job, I can't remember. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet within that hall there remains a tablet whose writings, I believe, may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make a suitable gift for your reunion. A most considerable proposal. Very well. Ere we depart to Rak'tika, I forget how that was pronounced, Rak'tika, we shall journey unto Fort Job that we might secure this relic. Don't you guys worry. I just really want to see Y'shtola. I cried horribly when I thought she died. I was so upset. I cried when I thought Thancred died too, because their souls got ripped out. Here amidst these ruins we'll find the Church of the First Light, and within that hallowed hall the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. Head coffer? Yeah, can't read that. The Little Faith. Urianger appears lost in thought. At the height of Lakeland's prosperity, these sites serve not as man's final bastion, but as testament to his ingenuity and architectural prowess. I thought it said process. The Church of the First Light was responsible for many such marvels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood, with its inexorable tides, would drown nigh every one, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the creatures which then did rise from that fulgent deluge were seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both, whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet where there is light there hath ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of shadow did then migrate to Rak'tika Greatwood, but that is a tale for another time. For now let us find what remaineth of the chapel here. Burn it, turn it down! Oh, I can finally fly here. I found there was a freaking side quest in the Crystarium I didn't notice that gave me the last ether current. It's not very secret. I'm just blind. Don't worry about me. Voice cutscene? Nah. Those are very hidden. I mean, we're looking for that tombstone or whatever it was. Aye, this is indeed the church we seek. It's surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decades of disuse. Its subterranean construction hath done much to protect the hall from ravages of time. Yet the reason for its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark, and its followers did want for places of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these walls belong not to those who built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the knights blessed, who subsequently migrated to Rak'tika, yes? Indeed, 'twas beneath the shaded boughs of the Rak'tika Greatwood that they finally found sanctuary. Oft and many times did Eulmor make spurious overtures of friendship unto them, but they are no fools. The Exarch knoweth full well that Y'shtola, in her seclusion, doth labor to learn all she may of the blessed and their past. 'Tis why he sent us here, I now see. Really. The tablet of which he spoke no doubt provideth a glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we'd better hurry up and find it. Agreed. Because we gotta see Y'shtola. Alright. Search your surroundings for the... Okay, I was like... Was that... Alright. Can I click on Thancred? Can anyone tell me what this infernal tablet even looks like? That's awesome. We're gonna have to click on all you guys. Sorry. Where the tablet of fragment of Holy Scripture, 'twould most assuredly rest here on this altar. Yet this would, I presume, also have been where the blessed placed the front of seeing used in the practice of their faith. Whither then would they have set the tablet? And Mengelia. Oh, whoops. I could barely see my hand in front of my face. If only that torch were a little closer. Okay. So... I can't look at that many places. Is it in the wall? Can't be in the wall or anything, right? Me and my blind ass, I'm not gonna be able to find this shit. Oh, God. Aha! It was under the freaking table. I had to zoom in, though. You've located the time-worn tablet. Within the altar, thou sayest. Ah, I gotta turn around. Naught escapeth thine eye, it would seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious, these engravings predate the knight's blessing. If I am not mistaken, they are writ in the script of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Rak'tika. 'Twill be no small matter to decipher them. A fine gift for our seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the Exarch understandeth Y'shtola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the wood. Or woods, I think that actually said. Into the dark. Urianger is ready to leave, but not before first offering a piece of advice. Ere we depart, there is a custom of the Knights Blessed which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent? I forgot to pronounce that. And everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its state, including their very needs. To speak plain, it is the belief of the Blessed that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet this commandment precludeth not the use of, sorry, I just can't see, not the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases, masters their disciples. So it is that Y'shtola had taken the name of Master Matoya. Lest we offend them, I bid you speak not her true name in the Blessed's presence. With that in mind, let us speak with the god, who keepeth vigil at the Great Wood's border. Y'shtola! Well met, traveler. What business brings you here? I need to pass over to this place, now. Yes, of course, right this way. He knows. He knows. Come on, Y'shtola. I was not expecting to see her today. I wasn't expecting that.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked.
I say it every episode with this fucking music, dog.
The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Rak'tika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Norgran, the Rak'tika Greatwood. Best music so far.
We have arrived. Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable. Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Oh my god! Why are you creeping?
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule! Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days. Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
He looks so done. He's like, come on, man. Fine.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows?
That's a fair enough question.
Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not.
No.
I am an observer, nothing more. Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
Allah. Music here, holy fuck. Now, Mheg will probably still be my favorite like area, but but the music here, holy shit. 'Tis plain our Ascian counterpart made to follow wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. Verily, it pervadeth, it pervadeth every corner, and so long as the light warden remaineth, the sin-eaters shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease. Circes? That's Circes, right? If naught is done, it is but a matter of time before the blessings come. 2 years past, a swarm of Sin-Eaters did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in so doing. Though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on. Wayward souls and want of a guiding hand. For mercy, Y'shtola hath provided that which it solely needed. They have since endeavored to restore their home, and to the thither shall we bend our steps to forego. All right, let's rock! Oh wait, after fighting with the customer service people for a while, I finally got my collector's edition stuff. Not like I haven't had the freaking. It's fine. It took like 3 weeks. It was really annoying. Yes, I actually haven't had a chance to beat this yet. It is literally the what is today's date? It is the 30th, and I still haven't had a chance to beat this. I just haven't had time, unfortunately. But I have been enjoying it every step of the way. Lahi! I just really like this fucking music, man.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor have any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction. Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Then we get attacked, and Y'shtola shows up to help. No? Oh god, I look weird without my glasses.
No!
Oh.
Surround them!
Hey. Bunch of assholes. I don't want to have to kill all you guys, so yeah, that's like one of the douchebag responses. I don't want to have to kill you guys, so I'll just surrender.
These Sin-Eaters, they're not like the others.
We're clearly not Sin-Eaters. I don't think any of us are that pale.
Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
How is it they can speak?
Because we're not Sin-Eaters,
It's a
bro.
Sin-Eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
This is like when a zombie shows up and they think you're a fucking zombie, even though you're not. I have to. Kupo!
That will seem a lot less amusing when we are forced to kill them.
Alright, I'm sorry. You know, this would be a good time for my buddy to show... Oh yeah, I forgot he's here.
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so, I retire to the shade.
Hey, please don't do that. They're gonna get pissed.
Good luck.
Hey, seriously, don't... No, you son of a bitch!
There. Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred Lahabrea.
That's pretty great. Yes, 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 yes! Give me my favorite character.
Enough. Runard, report.
Music to my ears.
Master Matoya!
Oh my god. You know what? I take it back. She's S-tier design. I don't even care. I said A-tier, but I take it back. It's Y'shtola, it's an S-tier. Automatic. Automatic S-tier. Automatic.
We apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are Sin-Eaters?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not Sin-Eaters, then what?
'Tis passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether. Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not.
Considering I did start as Arcanist, and she was the Scion that accompanied me and I met with and, you know, grew into this Warrior of Light, Warrior of Darkness with, that breaks my heart.
There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
Mine apologies, Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though he is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but 2 Light Wardens have already perished by his most puissant hand.
It cannot be.
It's me. It's been too long, clearly.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons. Forgive us this hostile welcome. Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Rak'tika and its people.
That was sad to me, man. Like, I may be reading too much into it, but it's like, especially having... She was the first Scion that I, as a character, met pretty much. Like, goddamn. Yes! 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 It's been so long since I've seen her. It makes me very happy. You've been busy since arriving in the First, I gather. But I would hear the tale of your travails in more suitable surroundings. With Fort Gone yet to be rebuilt, the Knights Blessed have made their home in a settlement to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate and you will find me soon enough. Not even 2 minutes after I find you and you're just like, bye! Canonically best friend of my character. But the reason why is because my character is a seeker of truth. He's a seeker of knowledge. He's just like her in that sense. And I just always like the character a lot, so of course. But Alphinaud is little bro. And love. I'm so happy. I'm like, oh god. Now that we've seen we've seen everybody, and it's like making me want to tear up, and I'm like, stop that. I cannot get over this music, and I'm so happy. Leave it to the place that each toll is in to have my favorite song so far. There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the Twelves would, this force has a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you to the home of the Knights Blessed. Voice cutscene? Because explaining stuff? Maybe. Thank God, it looks like it.
Slitherbough is the largest of the blessed settlements. They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself. It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood. I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are a simple people.
I wasn't.
Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Give me alone time with my buddy! And poor Ishtola hasn't seen me in 5 fucking years. God damn. God damn! Oh, this has got her own little version of Matoya's cave. Is that even the music? This might be the music that plays there, too.
I see.
I haven't been there in a bit.
And now you seek the Light Warden of Rak'tika. In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me. Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Urianger. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Y'shtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd.
Yep.
But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird comment, Y'shtola. What the fuck?
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
I don't know what the hell that was about. Like, that was, I wouldn't quite call it a bitch move, but, like, that was kind of just in front of her, that was weird. Y'shtola, that was weird. Alright, well, that is all the time I have for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed. I know that I did. I got to see my favorite character again. Anyway, If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to get notified if you haven't already, and to check out some links here in the end screen. Videos will be popping up in just a second. Anyway, see you all next time. Peace out, everyone!